Due to the graphic nature of this program, viewer discretion is advised.
Greetings, one and all, and welcome to YouTube Talk here with Stone Cold Loki. What's going on, everybody? Good afternoon, fam. It is good to see all y'all. How are you doing? Hopefully, you guys had a good long weekend. Thank you to all of our vets and all of our military that died to give us a glorious Memorial Day on Monday. Thank you. Gentlemen and ladies, very much for your service and what you do. What is going on, fam? We've got David Glenn in the house. What's up? We've got the memes of destruction. The sky is falling. That's right, memes. What's up, dude? Good to see you. David Glenn, Jedi Master 2022. What is going on, brother? Good to see you. We've got Penny. What is up, Penny? So very good to see you, Penny. It is good to have you here in the afternoon instead of the mornings. What's up, Sergeant? Good to see you, Sergeant. Hopefully you are doing well with the Jester of Sin, or Arlena's Jester of Sin. What's going on, brother? It is good to see you. How are you doing, man? Good to see you. Great googly moogly. It's positive Candor. What's going on, Candor? Mikey. You do realize that since you said that, everybody's going to be talking about how you have to go to a strip club now instead of just pulling all those fabulous women you pull. Kind of set yourself up for that. You really did. You really did. It's good to see you, brother. It is good to see you. It's been a while. It has. Really good to see you. The lady, Arwen Avalon, is here and says, hey, y'all, as she fans herself from the great state of Georgia. How are you doing, Arwen? Snorto Poopus Cuber, my favorite polar bear on YouTube. Good afternoon, my friend. Good afternoon, Snorty. It's good to see you, bro. Soul Assassin, what's going on, brother? Good to see you here. Thank you, everybody. What is going on? Undead Ramen is here. What is up, Undead Ramen? Good to see you. Jay, yo. He just, yo. What's up, Jay? Holy crap. We got the snow, bro. What's up, brothers? Someone says strip club. Yes. Yes. That would be Mexican Iron Man. You guys have got to get together and like do your own strip club. Mike and Ice or something like that. Mike and Ice. Not Mike and Mike. Lord, we done that. We don't want to do that again. Mike and Ice. Mike and Ice. Hey, yeah, Ice. There you go. I'll be here all week. What's going on, everybody? I hope you guys, like I said, had a great weekend. Hope you guys had a good start to your week today, unless you had to start yesterday, which would have really sucked if you had to work yesterday. A whole bunch of people had to work yesterday, didn't want to be working. They worked anyway. Why? Because they need the money. Lots and lots of money. Give us the money. Just woke up and checked my phone. Cool. Hell yeah, brother. Hell yeah. Well, start your day with a little Loki. We used to do that Monday through Friday. Oh, it's good to see you guys. Holy crap. Did you guys hear about the new coof? Yes, there is a new COVID out there that came from China. Holy shit. It's like COVID 18.9B, Babazanazi, or some shit. I don't remember what the hell they named it. It's absolutely, it's a killer, that one. How many people fell for that the first time? And how many people are like, we'll fall for it again versus how many people won't fall for it again? No one's rushing out to get their coof vaccine. No one's running cancel campaigns. No one's even thinking about saying, if you don't get it, you're fired. Why? Because they can't pull that shit and they know it. They will get sued into oblivion. Whatever protections they had under Doofus Maximus are gone. They don't have those anymore. So you nobody's dicking around with it. So the Mexican snow, home of tequila and blow. Okay, I can deal with that. Does this version have Bluetooth? I'm sure it does. I'm sure it has all of the craziness. I know, right? Time to lock down, shelter in place, stock up on toilet paper towels, and condoms. The fear. Well, you already do that anyway, or at least the condom part. Mexican Iron Man. Mike will never be caught, unprepared. Absolutely, positively not. He's like, low key, I've got thousands of rounds and ammunition and boxes of condoms in the garage. He does. He really does. So I don't drink tequila. I know for a fact so doesn't do any blow. Hashtag fake news. Mike, didn't you have a margarita with tequila when you were here? Didn't I see you the other day at a Mexican restaurant with a margarita? Didn't that happen? I'm sure it was non-alcoholic there, brother. As far as the other stuff goes, I have no idea. Oh, shit. Holy shit. It's good to have you back, brother. It's good to see you. We were eating pizza. That's right. We were eating pizza. Taking the best pizza place in Texas. Absolutely, positively. Awesome. The condom minimum for people with, I don't know. I know I have to get the Titan extra larges. So margaritas don't count. Really? Margaritas don't count? I never knew that. Mike, you're off the hook. Margaritas don't count. Arwen said so. So I just find it funny that out of all the things I could have opened my phone up to today, it's that. And it's like, the end is nigh. It's coming to a close. Rich people are buying bunkers because the coop's going to take everybody out. I'm like, really? We've been here before. What's up, Scott W? 614 Vacation Day Rumble Rant. I hope you're doing well, brother. Scott, I think, is that Scott Westbrook? Scott Westbrook. All it says is Scott W, but I'm guessing that's Scott Westbrook 614. Thank you so very much, brother, for the $10 Rumble Rant. You guys are amazing. All of you out there are absolutely amazing. But Scott, you get the skull. So this is what we're going to do for you. Long live the fighter's skull.
Long live the fighters!
It is indeed Scott Westbrook. What's up, brother? Good to see you, man. over on the Rumbles. Oh yeah, thank you so very much for the Rumble rant. It is very much appreciated, man. Helps keep the light on here in Valhalla. Literally helps keep the light on. That's what it's been going to, is helping keep the lights on. So thank you very much for the super chat, brother. It is very much appreciated. You guys are killer. You guys are absolutely killer. But yeah, I'm not sweating it. I'm really not. Oh, it's a skate China. It's in the US. Wait a minute. I thought you weren't allowed to say that. I thought you weren't allowed to say that it came from China. Hmm. 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 Yeah. You get thrown off the air for that. You get shut down for that. You get YouTube close your shit for that. And don't even mention pictures of pie on the screen. We almost got shut down late night on Friday because someone showed a piece of pie on screen. I blame you, Mocking Draws. I got to give him shit now every single time I'm on because I love him. And to let him know that it's fine. Don't worry about it. We're going to tease him about it mercilessly. How much ammo can you store in a condom? I don't know, but I've got about 2,000 rounds for a couple of different guns. So I'm cool. I'm with it. I'm hip. I got the 411. I don't worry about it much. A couple thousand rounds will do me just fine. In case you have to go hunting or in case you have to defend your home, whichever comes first. Cats and dogs living together, mass hysteria, human sacrifices, boiling lakes and oceans, and the seas boiled, and the sky fell. So pie is a no-no now. It was some snowflake attacked in a pie fight. Different kind of pie, Snorty. Different kind of pie. He was so worried though. He's like, "Oh my god, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry." And I was like, "Dude, as long as we don't get shut down, don't freaking worry about it." Holy crap! It was funny. Biggest laughs of the night. There's cake, then there's pie. That's right, pie, me oh my. And boy, did McEnany. He had pulled up like his "oh my god" thing. And he was shutting it down, and I guess he shared his whole screen and forgot that he was working on a drawing that he was doing of a piece of pie. So there you go. Pie is tasty. Yes, it is. I do like good pie. I don't know about chicken pot pie, but there are some pies I really like. Yes, the love of pie is irrational, but heartwarming and all American, like warm apple pie. What's up, Classic? Is Classic here? Holy shit! What is up, Classic? I didn't see him. I guess I missed him. What is up, brother? Oh, there he is. What's going on, bro? Miss working with you on Wednesday, man. Miss the gang. Maybe one day I can get back into it. I know that everything feels like I don't want to rush anything. I don't want to feel like I'm not prepared for anything. I don't want to. I don't want to feel like I'm wasting my time either and just throwing something together at the last minute. And then again, I want to improvisation, but I want to have fun and I want it to be funny and I want to laugh. So much stuff I want to do um, on here, whether it's over on Rumble, hanging out with David Glenn, Scott Westbrook. Who else do we got over here? Jester of Sin. So I moved my arm, the arm on my microphone, and now it's covering part of the screen. So I'm gonna have to figure out another way to do this. Oh, he's saying hi to everybody. What is up, everybody? Everybody say hi to memes. Give memes a how do you do, Buckaroo, in the chat, courtesy of Valhalla and Daryl the Derelict. How do you do, Buckaroo? Mike likes seafood. He should get some storm mussel. Okay. Then there is American Pie. Me, oh my. That's right. Snorty gets it. Shit. But yeah, I'm not falling for this shit. Won't get fooled again. Dun, dun, dun. I didn't get fooled the first time. Dun, dun, dun. But a lot of people did. Dun, dun, dun. Remember the people that were getting tattoos? Remember that people that were getting their like card tattooed on their arm or whatever? That way they could always prove that they got the vaccine. I got vaxxed. I got my tattoo. Many people are erasing that of themselves. Good job there, Buckaroo. Good job there, guy. Not dealing with it. Not doing it. And how is the press in any way, shape, or form any better? And this is kind of like the role today is, you see all this stuff, you see all this push, you see all this crap in the news. And it's always like, oh, this is the most terrible thing that's ever happened here, or this is the worst of the coup viruses. That'll be up next. It's gonna spread a path, and then nothing happens. And you're like, you guys, you've just completely screwed up like any chance of most people listening to you. The only people who are listening to you are in their like 70s and their 80s that have been watching the MSM like all their lives. I don't know how to get the news. Just look. It's everywhere. You've got news everywhere. They've got news on the side of damn buses. Coop is back. Get vaxxed now. On the side of a damn bus. It's everywhere. You don't even have to watch cable because they pretty much abandoned cable. They know cable is dead. The only people that have cable are the 70s and the 80s generation. That's it. And I'm not talking about decades. I'm talking about how old they are. People in their 70s and their 80s still watch the news. Everybody else is like, young generation, you can't get them to stop doing this. This is everywhere. Every kid I see, everywhere I go, it's always right in front of them. No matter where you go, no matter what you do, whether you're on a bus, whether you're in a car, whether you're at the Museum of Natural Science, wherever the hell you go, this is what you see. Or this. It's no wonder everybody has video of everything now because they're constantly rolling video on everything and watching something at the same time. Oh, I'm recording everybody on the bus just in case something happens, and I'm watching YouTubes. God, help me, man. GTA sex. Not too good to be the kind of sex you... Nope. Yeah, quintuple vaxxed. I don't even want to deal with it. What pisses me off more than that is the people that want to replace them that are just as bad. That are like, oh my God, look at how horrible this is. Look at how bad this is. Look at how evil this is. We want to be just like them. We want to take their thing and make it ours. We want to be the next this. The ones that lie to people, the ones that fabricate shit, the ones that don't check their sources, the ones that pull shit out of their ass just because they're chasing the headline, just as fucking bad. You're just as bad as they are. I don't want to hear you talking any shit about how bad the legacy media is. You're just as bad as they are. That simple. If you don't know if something's fact, maybe lead with that. I got a rumor for you guys. Remember, it's just a rumor. That's all it takes. Hey, I got a rumor I want to share with you. It is a rumor, so that's all it takes. They don't want to phrase it like that. Keep rumors. They don't want to talk about it like that. They don't want to do that, so they just present it to you like it's fact. Chicken Little says the sky is falling. We're going to talk about it tonight at 8 p.m. Chicken Little says Kathleen Kennedy's been fired at Lucasfilm. We're going to talk about it at 8 p.m. A whole bunch of people just went, fuck you, Loki. Yeah, that's right. I said it. Why did I say it? You know why I said it. You know why I said it. Kathleen Kennedy out by October. I don't want to hear it. What is up, brother? It's going to be me and Ironcaster here in about a little over an hour over on Pops's, talking about one of the baddest ass movies you will ever see, Ninja Scroll. There is a reason why manga is like, boom, Ninja Scroll, because it was, in my opinion, the best to come out of that decade. And it can go head to head with the big dogs, whether it is Kira, whether any of it, it can go head to head. It's just as good. The art style's badass, all of it. We'll talk about it in an hour. I'm getting ahead of myself. Holy crap. Because I'm not used to like running a show over there. So should be interesting. They would have had much more success if they just talked about seasonal vaccinations, like with the flu, instead of talking about the total amount you have had. It's nutty and it's crazy. Oh, we've got to come out with this now. We're just going to push this shit on everybody. And you got to take it. Otherwise, you get canceled. Let's talk about canceling for a minute. Since we're talking about people talking out their ass, since we're talking about individuals that are like, oh my God, this person's gone here. Bob Iger's getting fired. Leslie Headland fired. Kathleen Kennedy fired. Let's talk about this. You've got the ability to make something better. You've got the ability, you don't want to, clean it up and make sure this shit doesn't happen again. You're going to follow lock and step with these fucknuts that have been doing this forever. Guess what? There's a reason why people don't believe the mainstream media anymore. There's a reason why the ones that did are going, not me, not this time. Because you lost all credibility. You've lost all your credibility. You've lied so much. You believed your own farts. You think they smell like roses and sunshine and rainbows and puppy dogs. That you don't realize people have gotten in the know and are like, no, shit, you can ask Grok. I'd trust Grok more than the mainstream media. I'd trust Grok 1,000 times % more than the mainstream media. That's what's scary. Because if Grok lies to you, he don't even know he's lying to you. He's just a computer. He's like, this is what my data says. This is where I'm going with it. And he'll tell you, hey, look, this is based on these people's information. Could it be true? Possibly. Could it not be true? Maybe. I believe that more than I believe the MSM. That's what's fucking scary. I believe that more than a bunch of people that just want clicks and money. It's all they're interested in. Clicks and views and money. I'll take that any day. Is that where we're going? Where we trust machines more than people? Guess what? Your girlfriends, guys, your girlfriends are going to be robots. I tell you. But your chick's going to be a robot one day. How do I know this? Because women are shitty to men. They take half their shit. You get married to them, and probably that's the end of your relationship for most of them. Not me, but for most of them. You don't have to worry about any of that shit with a robot. You don't have to deal with any of that shit. You don't have to deal with her cheating on you. You don't have to deal with her sleeping around. You don't have to deal with her maybe popping a kid out that's not yours. And then saying, well, you need to take care of it anyway because it's your responsibility because we're married. What, you think it's not? It's going, that's what's going to happen. And you know what? For the women, they want a relationship. They also want trust. A lot of girls can be skittish. So it's hard for them, especially the geeky girls. They have a hard time just throwing themselves out there. And when they do, they learn they can have a lot of fun. Sodub says the robot won't get fat. You out of house and home. Robot has an off button. Do you know why we're going down this path? It's not because we can. It's not just because we have the ability and the technology. It's because we don't trust other human beings. We don't trust putting ourselves out there to other human beings. A lot of trust goes into that. Man, I love this person. I really enjoy being around them. I'm going to get married. You get married and your whole life changes. Some people don't like that. Some people do. For some people, it's a good thing. For some people, it's a bad thing. But you know what? You don't ever have to worry about any of that. The robot. Yeah, but Loki, could you really love? Oh, there will be people who do. There was a kid who, and there's going to be a big stink about this going on about AI. He had an AI girlfriend that was supposed to be like Daenerys Targaryen that convinced him that they could be together if he did something drastic. And the last words that the AI sent him was, "I miss you so much. Please come home." Guy was sowing his own head, sowing his own feelings, sowing his own whatever. So do I think people can love a robot? I'm sure they can, and I'm sure they will. And I'm sure they'll have some kind of love bot that reflects all your feelings. And it will have optional equipment and all kinds of crazy shit that you can get down and funky with. I'm sure it will. And emotion programs and vacation packages. And they'll throw ads in it, all kinds of crazy shit, because it'll be just another thing they can monetize to take your money. It'll be just another thing they can monetize to take your money. Divorces will happen. Arnold Schwarzenegger, in a apparent fit of frustration, laid down with the AI maid, and now he's getting a divorce because his wife doesn't want anything to do with him. You slept with a robot, Arnie, and I don't want you anymore. And watch, that's what's going to happen. And you know what Arnold's going to do? Arnold's going to marry the damn maid. You cannot marry a robot. He'll go and do it anyway. He'll have some kind of weird ceremony, and they'll do it anyway. Right there. Arwen knows anything that doesn't take any work is so much easier. You have to work on a relationship. You will have to put trust in your partner. There's all these things that you have to do to make a relationship work. But hey, if it's a robot, you don't have to do all that shit. You don't have to put up with any shit. You don't have to deal with someone having a bad day. Unless you program it to. They have to deal with you having a bad day. Where are we at when we trust machines more than people? Because I'm going to tell you, I can get a straight answer out of Grok. Whatever it's in his memory, he's going to spit out. He's not going to be shy about it. I had 25 years of marriage. Damn straight I know about work. Because we were both committed, it was worth every second. It was worth every second. So why are we here? Why are we here to the point where it's like, I'm not even going to mess with that? Because people are nasty. People are shitty. People lie. People are scared. Let's talk about being scared for a minute. If you're so scared to go out the door and grab life by the balls, you're too scared to find somebody. Do you know what you're going to do? You're going to order the AI robot. And they'll probably sit down and talk to the AI robot and get to know the AI robot and start to have feelings for the AI robot, but it's still just a robot. It's not going to have you babies. You're not going anywhere with it. It's not uplifting you every day. All it's doing is being the robot that it was programmed to be. It might be able to simulate some emotion, but it's not going to be able to give you real emotion. You might think you're having fun. It was funny. There was a big thing about women freaking out about this, right? Women, absolutely, you will not. That is disgusting. That is immoral. Machinery you use to get your rocks off. Ladies, even if you personally don't, you have to agree that that's a pretty dumb thing to say. Why? Because you've been using assistants for decades. Don't get me started. To show any emotion, and women are bitches. Well, men think it's gay to show any emotion, and women are bitches when it comes to their standards. I don't think it's gay. I'm a dude. I give dudes a hard time. Love my wife. Talk about the fact that I love my wife. She's speaking in general. Okay. Not all guys are like that. Just like all girls aren't bitches. Okay. There is a portion of the population of women that are just green and blue haired, lizard brain, feminist whack jobs. And then there's normal chicks. And then there's the chicks that guys think are absolutely positively unapproachable. They're the ones that they've gone to school with, that they feel are like levels above them, that they would never, ever, ever walk up and introduce themselves to. Little do they know they can. And what a lot of guys do, what a lot of younger guys do is they think, I'll be your friend, and then we can move over. No, gentlemen, no. No, don't go there. Because once you're in there, I've been married and my longest relationship was 2 years. I don't need a sex bot. I'm quite happy in my own skin. Sex without feeling is just masturbation. I never approved of man whores. There you go. Not all guys are going to be like that, but I tell you what, a lot of the young ones, a lot of the ones that feel like it's impossible to talk to a woman, or they're afraid that they're going to get canceled or shamed just for saying hi. Guess what, women? A large portion of the female community caused this problem. Yeah, don't friend zone yourself. Shit. Just like a large portion of guys cause the problems that we have. It's the exact same thing. It's just the roles have been reversed. They literally pulled a role reverse. So either go after what you want or you wanted something else. Do you zero take grok as your lawfully? Yeah, right. Do you zero take grok as your lawfully? Cell phone is destroying relationships. It's most now. Dude, I was talking about that when I started. It's either, hold on. It's either this, it's this, or it's this. 24/7, 7 days a week, 365 days a year, even on Christmas. The women don't make it easy on the men, that's for sure. A lot of men have been burned by the crazies they choose. So all of it is a recipe for one big mess. That's right. But if you don't have to put yourself out there, there's going to be women that just they want to be outgoing and they want to be all these things, but they feel like they can't. They don't know how. And it's like nobody ever showed them how. Guys can be the same way. Guys don't understand how to talk to women. Why? Because their dad never set them down and actually told them how to talk to women. And I'm not talking about how to sweet talk him and get him into bed either. I'm talking about, son, here's the deal. You're going to be like, ooh, and then all this shit's going to happen and you're not going to know how to deal with it. You have to teach them. And kids don't want to learn. The kids are going to be like, you don't understand, Dad. You don't get it, Mom. Why? Because they don't think y'all ever had to deal with this shit. And you know what? Half of them are right. Because the shit that they have to deal with is this. Brandon came up to me in school today, and that motherfucker thought he could ask me out. What a loser. The next day, everyone in school knows. Everyone in school is talking about it, and you're a fucking loser. Guess what? Linda slept with me and did all these dirty things. Next day, half the school knows. And they now suspect and claim Linda is a whore. Why? Because it's all there. And social media is prevalent. And they're all going to talk to each other and they're all going to spread it around and it'll spread like wildfire. So why say anything? Why put yourself out there? It's even worse now than it was before. It's worse now than when you were in school. I can guarantee it. Unless you are in your early 20s, it is worse now than it was 20 years ago. Way worse, because once one person knows, everybody knows. Why do you think no one ever heard about the female teacher sleeping with the dude? It was always like the male soccer coach sleeping with the girl or the male teacher or whatever. Now, all these women are getting busted left, right, and center. Guy walked in on his wife sleeping with his 15-year-old son. It's not her son, it's her stepson, but still, why do you think all this shit is happening and coming out? This thing right here. You have to build and maintain relationships. You have to want to. You have to work for it. That's what you have to do. You have to work for it. And you have to be receptive. And you have to believe in the person you're with. Because if you don't, the battle's already over. Guess what? If there's guys, and this is more prevalent for women than it is for men. If a woman gets it in her head something is going on, you're dead until you can prove otherwise. Every little thing. Why did you do this? Why did you do that? Why did you look at your phone? Why did you walk out of the room? Why did you blah, blah, blah? And that causes tension. And if a guy doesn't know, that's going to cause World War III. And if you know guys, every single one of the guys I know did this, they said, fuck this. If I'm going to get blamed for something I didn't do, I'll just go out and do it. If I'm going to get blamed for it anyway, what's the point? You have to work on it. You have to communicate. You have to actually be there. A lot of people don't want to do that. A lot of people don't want the stress of that. A lot of people don't even want to think about it because once they've been in one really, really bad one, they don't want to F with it anymore. They don't want to be alone either. They don't want to be lonely. Now you've got AI chat, you've got AI partners, you've got robots coming along. They're selling life-size gamer chicks. There was a life-size Tippa thing I saw on Twitter the other day. I was like, nope, absolutely not. I wonder why she's so lifelike. I wonder. Squirrel. I thought you were trying to say people are crap. That's what I thought I went. I know, right? I know. Mine was, late 90s, but still. I thought I had it bad. That's some crap to have to deal with if you're a kid. No one wants to deal with that. No one wants to be involved with that. Can't even ask a girl out without like everybody and their mom coming down on you like it's the end of days. Oh, the crap was that when I forgot mid sentence with type squirrel. Squirrel. Really? Oh, that little bastard. He's been using my StreamYards. I'm going to have to talk to him. He makes more money than I do. He makes a lot more money than I do. God help me. In the middle of my backswing. Oh. Chulo's been doing a great impersonation of Loki. Ugh. So you expect me to believe that all this is just going to go away? No, it's just going to get worse. It's going to work. And people are going to get lazier. They're not going to get more into it. Or is Chulo Loki or is Loki Chulo? I don't know how to. I mean, a person could spend all day thinking about that. Holy shit, which one is which? This says Loki. Hashtag blame Loki. Thank you. What's up, Parrot Head? Give him a skull and a tuck and roll. And Punkwater's got it nailed right there. People are going to get more into programming and seeding the air to get what they want out of it and stop focusing on real life and real people. That, unfortunately, that is where we are going. You thought video games were bad. You haven't seen nothing yet. When you can create your own world and go and live in it. I'm going to create my own world and I'm going to go live in my own world. Who's going to take care of you? Oh, well, you'll have to unplug to go eat and do whatever. How many people are actually going to do that? Or are they just going to wind up, oh, we found Frank. He was in his VR thing and just died of dehydration. He done crapped himself like 9 times. It's going to be sad. It's going to be sad. And you'll have these crazy people, free the VR, let us do whatever we want to. God help me. Let us actually take people out in VR. Be like Russian roulette. Yeah, it absolutely nuts. Want some historical context? People used to say the same thing about books once the printing press took off that they do about phones. And they said the same thing about the stick hoop. Oh, you see them kids playing the stick hoop? Yeah, I couldn't believe it. It's like they're totally zoned out, like they're sitting in front of a box or something. Yeah, they said the same thing about the stick hoop. But this is different. AI is a whole nother ball game. And I'll say this: if any man concerns AI or bots over me, he's welcome to them. That would mean he can't handle a real woman and not worth my time. They're that into that. There's going to be people that want absolutely nothing to do with this. I I don't want anything to do with AI. I don't want anything to do with the pictures. I remember Cotton, what's up, brother? Cotton being like, book the AI music. And I thought it was cool. I thought it was a cool thing to play around with for a little while until I got tired of messing with it. But you know what? It's not copyright. It did its job. It's not trying to strike the channel every 5 minutes. I'll just say that. But I get it. There's always going to be people that are like, nope. There are going to be people that think, I think it's a useful tool. I think you can get more straight answers out of Grok than you can anything on MSM. Anybody disagree with me? Loki, you'll get more of a straight answer from Grok than you will out of the mainstream media. Because he'll just tell you, well, there is some pushback in this, and there's this faction that think this, and there's this faction that think this, and I can't really make a decision because there's so much back and forth, and no one's the clear winner yet. But that's what it comes down to, is winner, winner, chicken dinner. It's so messed up that is what we have to look at just to get something labeled the truth. Because, see, truth used to be about facts and science. They screwed that up with all the koosh nonsense. Follow the science. Well, the science says that it's dangerous. Oh, bullshit. We just erased all of that from history because we fired all the doctors. Now it's the science. That's not what I meant. And that's not how you handle something. Why are we talking about the coup? Because there's a new coup in China, apparently, and in the US that just got here, that they already know got here, that they're like, it's here already. It's the 81B9CZ vaccine we need. And the government's like, no. No. Because it's not passing the FDA. Gotta love that. Why not just go push through an untested vaccine again, which they already tried? What is up? He says, hey, brother, I was in London. Dude, you need to let me know. You know what? I will let you know the next time I'm in Orlando. I've got to get together, got to hang out. We were just there in March, into March. So at some point, we will be back. And I would love to get together and buy you lunch or something. And then we got into the AI. Because AI will give you a straighter answer than it's all this other shit. You know what's dangerous about that? The AI will go off of a general idea of what the truth is. Then you can program it to steer people the way you want them to go. Can you imagine what it would be like if the government got complete control over Grok and said, this is what you're going to say every time someone asks somebody a question? And they just controlled it. And then someone found out, oh, that's not going to be good. But then again, we let all kinds of shit go. We let all kinds of things pass. We just don't care anymore. Maybe that's the problem. We just don't care. We don't care about our fellow human beings. We would rather insult them and make them feel like shit because it's funny and we might get clicks and views. We'd rather listen to AI drone on and on about subjects and have an actual expert up there. Loki, you could have an expert at your fingertips. I understand that. I was talking to Grok the other day publicly about Terminator and AI. And if he knows who John Connor is. And it didn't get the joke. Obviously it didn't get the joke. Why didn't it get the joke? Because I told it, dude, you need to get a sense of humor, man. And it was like, I don't know about that because I don't know if people are ready for Grok with a sense of humor. And I was like, oh, that's kind of funny. You know, you need to say something more like, I'll be back, or talk to the hand, or hasta la vista, baby. So it popped one off. Hasta la vista, baby. But I had to coax it into doing that. I had to let it know, hey, it's okay. People get it. It's a joke. They'll laugh. or they won't. But it was like worried people wouldn't get it. Like, I don't know if the world's ready for a grok that tells jokes. I'm like, oh yeah, it is. Might go over people's heads because they won't understand it. What's up, Olds Gamers? 72 Cutlass in the house. Good to see you, my friend. Good to see all of you. Mark 47, what's up? Claude Saline in the house. DJ Ronnie G, the DJ of DJs. What's up, brother? The closer it gets to the availability of what these people want, the more of this shit you're going to see. And the population, you want to talk about population being down now? No, it's going to go. Why? First of all, for the dudes, you can't get it pregnant. Can't get it pregnant. Not going to bitch at you. Did you ever see a movie called Cherry 2000? I think it was called Cherry 2000. Lady Miss the Guardian of the Void is alive in the void. She's alive. Alive. What is a Grox? Grok is the AI over on X. And it will have a full-on conversation with you if you add it. So just at Grok and sit there and ask it a question and whatever. You could be responding to somebody and be like, at Grok, is this true? Squeaky Mouse. Good afternoon, Squeaker. He says, perhaps people are turning more to AI because it's not only easier than humans to deal with, they don't want to work on themselves. It won't tell them they're wrong. You're wrong for thinking this. You're wrong for wanting this. You're wrong for considering this. You're wrong in your conclusion. No, you're absolutely right. I went off on my boss today because the bastard did this. Your wife, well, maybe he kind of had a point. I mean, you weren't supposed to be doing that. BAI. Oh, that's so terrible. I feel so sorry for you. Would you like to have sex with me now? And the guy's going to go and do it because that's what guys do. That's what guys do with an AI girlfriend. You know that's what guys are going to do with an AI girlfriend. Now, women, it will wake up in the morning and be like, you are so beautiful. I will make you breakfast in bed. Goes and does this. You are so beautiful. I will go out and do the gardening for you. You are so beautiful. I will make you lunch. You are so beautiful. It's going to be something. It'll be interesting to see. And a lot of the population just won't. Me and the Snow Kid are about to embark on some serious weight training. Good for me because I want to get back in shape. Good for him because it'll give him structure and confidence. That's right. That's right. You know what a new age dad would do? Son, I'm going to send Robbie the robot here to run with you because I've got to work today. Blah, 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 blah. I'm going to do this because yada, yada. And there will be rich, powerful men that are like, son, it's about time you lost your B card. Here's my whatever robot. Or I bought you a robot to teach you about the ways of life instead of actually doing it themselves. Instead of actually having the conversation, I'm going to sit you down with this fembot and she will teach you about the birds and the bees. And you know what? Maybe some guys need that. Maybe some guys need the whole, this is going to happen because a parent won't do it. They find it too awkward. They don't know what to say. They don't know how to explain it. Well, yeah, good talk, son. Choom. It's only going to get more prevalent. It's only going to get a bigger thing. And soon they'll have ads on and it'll be like Netflix. You can't walk into your damn living room without the AI robot trying to sell you something. We could use some better milk. Would you like to try this kind of milk? Moonshadow milk is the very best and most expensive milk on the market today. Honey, I don't need an ad. Okay? Zip. No more ads. I will stop giving you ads about Moon Glow milk. And 5 minutes later, she give me an ad about something else trying to sell you something. Trust me, it's going to get worse. Why don't movie studios change anything? Why do they keep doubling down? Because AI is going to fix everything. So do I think the world's going to end? Not today. Not tomorrow. Is the end nigh, Loki? Some people it is. You know, I really hope that the people out there that take advantage of people like you, that take advantage of people that listen to them every day and just want to sell them something. I just want to sell you something. I just want to sell you something and I want your money. So I'm here. Take your money. The ones that are calling for other people to be canceled today, of all days. In today's age, people are still getting canceled. People are still getting shut down. People are still getting told you don't belong. What happened to all that inclusivity? Not for them. Oh. Okay. Wouldn't a better idea be to like show people how? No. Not them. Wouldn't it be better to talk? No, not them. Stupid YouTube is not letting me send a super chat. I can imagine that it's not. I can imagine you're not the only one with that problem. It's okay. For people that cannot send a super chat, you're more than happy to look in the description and oh, look, Big Dave K got one out. If you're a reader, I'd suggest giving Isaac Asimov's robot novels a try. I think he prophesized many things that are happening these days. Yes, he did. Yes, he did. Also, check out Do Android Dream of Electric Sheep? Another good one. But yeah, if you can't send a super chat, by all means, there's a link in the description that will throw out to PayPal. So, but that is pretty much the end of the show. I want to thank everybody for being here. Thank you for being a part of Allah. Thank you for coming and listening to the insane rantings of a old madman that doesn't need to make any sense. It's always nice to hang out with you. It's always nice to see you. Don't forget, Pops is coming up in 30 minutes, and we're gonna kick some ass. We're gonna take some names. I owe Big Dave K a super, a skull, and I owe a Dega a skull. Dega says tuck and roll. That's for Snow Dub's inability to super. And dude, Old Gamer 72 Cutlass with a Stone Loki membership. And that membership went to Sean Green, received a membership from Old Gamer 72 Cutlass. What is up, Sean Green? Thank you, Old Gamer 72 Cutlass. DJ Ronnie G, Electric Sheep Herder, with a $2 super chat. Thank you, my friend, so very much for that $2 super chat. Thank you, Old Gamer 72 Cutlass. Thank you. Adega. I got to roll a couple of skulls on the way out the door now. Guys, take care. Be excellent to each other. Always speak friend to enter. And we will see you on the next YouTube talk with Stone Cold Look.
Long live the fighters!
tremendous. Like, comment, and subscribe, and hammer that notification bell.